From JLJ Media, this is Daytime Today with Tammy Govea and Candace Mack. Daytime news at its best.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Daytime Today Now. We're going to talk about guess who's returning to Days of Our Lives. Jamie Lynn Bower will be reprising her role as Laura Horton. Love it! She announced on Facebook that she has filmed 6 episodes of Days of Our Lives, which are set to air in early February, starting with the Tuesday, February 2nd episode. So make sure and tune in for all that fun stuff.
Can't wait for that. Welcome back, Laura Horton. Wonder what drama you're going to bring. Speaking of drama, well, it's not exactly drama, but as we all know, Friday was the last episode of Jeopardy with Alex Trebek, who passed away earlier last year due to cancer. As everybody knows, there's going to be a rotating of hosts to be maybe permanent for Jeopardy, starting with Jeopardy legend champion Ken Jennings, who's going to start tomorrow as a guest host for a week, and followed by Katie Kirk. So make sure you guys check your local listings for Jeopardy, and maybe we'll get the vote on who's going to be a permanent host.
Yeah.
And speaking of permanent, game shows are so popular in daytime. I mean, you get excited just to see who wins the car. If you caught Let's Make a Deal earlier last week, you may have saw somebody dressed as a taco that looks very familiar.
If you like Let's Make a Deal, and if you like tacos,
you must be a lot of fun. Speaking of a lot of fun, we have the man, the myth, the legend, James Lott Jr. via satellite.
Yeah, satellite from Inglewood, California. Hi, ladies. Hello.
Yeah. Hey, hi. Tell us about your amazing experience on Let's Make a Deal.
It was a lot of fun because it was my first time in a studio in 9 months after, because COVID had hit. We filmed it before Christmas, and it was very safe. They had a well-oiled machine. Our temperatures were taken before we went into even the whole area. We were putting pods outside. Then we were able to socialize, but with masks on, socially distancing. Then we were brought into a studio that had been renovated for fewer people. Normally there's an audience. There is no audience. It's all virtual behind us. And then there was like 7 or 8 of us that were actually in studio. One of the great things was they said that each of us would play. We'd have a chance to actually play for a prize. So folks, I was dressed as a giant taco. And I get to play with Wayne Brady a little bit and have fun with him. He's a nice guy. In between takes, folks, funny. We talked a little bit between takes, and then the whole show. I was featured the whole show. So you look at I was sitting in the front, and so I was featured the whole show. He kind of messed with me a little later, referenced me later. I did Darth Vader impression. But if you want to find out if I won something or not, you have to watch it. It's on demand. I think on Hulu and CBS.com or whatever. But it was actually a very fun. Everybody was super nice there. It was just a well-oiled machine.
Fantastic. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm super excited.
Oh my God, good. You'll see me do my impression of Darth Vader. It's really funny. But he asked me. He said something really funny after that.
He did. James actually did an impression. I saw it live.
Yes.
And I was like, I know him.
Yeah, people were messaging me on Facebook and the East Coast peeps. And I was dead asleep, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, like Derek Gray, another great content creator and everything. They're like, I see you, James. I see you on Let's Make a Deal. I'm like, oh my God, it's out today. They told us January 6th, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, folks, it's the January 6th episode. I was to tell you that. And I wasn't sure if I just DVR'd the whole week. And then all of a sudden, my cousins were like, we just saw you on the So it came across the country. The only time I've ever had that happen before, I was on an episode of House years ago. And I remember I was flying home from the East Coast, and I had to stop layover in between in the middle of the country. And I remember I got off the plane. All my East Coast family saw me. Then I got off the plane in the West Coast, and my West Coast family. So every time I got across the country, my family was watching the episode of House with me. Now it's episode 1. It was episode 4, season 4. I was in that one. So anyways,
that is awesome. Okay, so again, you guys, if you like Let's Make a Deal and you love tacos, make sure and check out James's episode, January 6th episode. For all his fun times. And that is it for now. So please make sure and follow Daytime Today on all social media platforms, Facebook, Insta, Twitter at Daytime Today, and be sure and join us every Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for all the latest news in daytime television. See ya.
Bye.